All right, good evening, everyone. I will be discussing to you the lesson three of our preliminary coverage for our preliminary exam. Right. So, the lesson one was already discussed to you last semester. We have the introduction to PathFit. It is still included in the curriculum guide of PathFit too. So I will not be discussing this one anymore because I already discussed this one last semester, the introduction to PathFit, right? And the lesson two as well was already discussed to you, and this is about physical fitness. This was already discussed to you, the different types of exercise and fitness, aerobic and anaerobic dances. So we are already done with this one. Okay, now I will be discussing to you the lesson 3, which is the healthy eating habits. Okay, I will be giving you inputs and I will be giving you informations on proper nutrition and proper healthy diet. All right. Now here, what is a healthy diet? A healthy diet, which is a part of a healthy lifestyle, is the foundation of good health. No, it is a diet that is able to satisfy one's energy and nutrition needs for proper body functions, growth, and development. Daily activities and maintenance of health, keeping well within one's caloric needs. Hence, it takes into consideration both quality and quantity of food consumed by a person. So if we talk about healthy diet, no, this has been a part of our healthy lifestyle. No, pag maingon ta og healthy diet, no, the portion, the quality, and the quantity of our food really matters. No, ang kadaghanon and the variety of food that we eat every day. Okay. Now, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, no, a healthy diet daw includes a variety of foods from different food groups. No? In our day-to-day life, no, dili naman kay isa ka variety sa food atong gikaon. No, we eat rice. No, as Filipinos, rice is very important to us in our everyday living. No, we eat rice, we eat viands, we eat foods, and a lot more um, varieties of foods because that's what make us a Filipino, right? A healthy diet meets the individual needs for calories and nutrients. No, is a healthy diet is also safe with no risk from toxins, bacteria, molds, or chemicals. So when choosing the food to eat, no, we should really what you call this one choose those foods nga kanang healthy ang pagka-prepare, no, safe and clean ang pagka-prepare for us to be far away from the toxins, bacteria, and the other chemicals, right? A healthy diet is enjoyable and culturally acceptable. Yes, this is really what you call this one true because if you eat a healthy diet or a balanced diet, you should enjoy that one. No, it should be acceptable with our culture because for instance, let's say for example, ang kanang Muslim people, no? Sa ilahang healthy diet, they should not include those food that are not acceptable in their culture. Na for instance, di sila pwede mukaon og baboy, right? Because it is not acceptable in their culture. Okay? Pag moingon ta og a healthy diet, so this is available and sufficient each day on and all year round. So there are really some of the varieties of foods that are available and that are not what you call this one kana bitaw expensive. Now we can really achieve a healthy diet without um, spending a lot of money, right? So moreover, according to the World Health Organization, a healthy diet emphasizes vegetables, fruits, whole grains, root crops, fat-free or low-fat milk, lean meats, poultry, fish, egg, beans, and nuts. It is also low in saturated fats, trans fats, cholesterol, sodium, and added sugars. So according to the World Health Organization, no, ang ilahang definition sa healthy diet is really emphasizing on the combination of varieties of foods. No, pag maingon tag a combination of varieties of foods na that includes of course a balance between vegetables, fruits, and a lot more. Okay? Kay in our everyday life, dili lang kayo mukaon tag puros luto. Dili pud kay mo Mukhaon ta og puros na pud sudan. Alright? So that is what a healthy diet is sa World Health Organization. Okay, a healthy diet is also consistent with the following principles in nutrition. Now, the first one is balance. If we talk about balance, this refers to consuming foods from different food groups in proportion to each other. Now, if we talk about balance, this means that um, in a certain meal, we eat a varieties of foods. No, naatay rice, naatay sudan, naatay fruits, usahay ganin na apatay dessert. So it should be balanced. Alright? Um, Variety refers to eating different kinds of foods from the different food groups every day. No single food provides all the nutrients in proper amounts needed by the body. Therefore, a wide selection of food is vital to obtaining a healthy diet and achieving good nutrition. If we talk about variety, no, we should really eat different kinds of food. No, because different foods constitutes different nutritions and nutrients rather. Okay, so dili naman kay sa rice na ata ng nutrients, sa sudan na ata ng nutrients. So that is why we Filipinos are very known for those people who really eat a variety of different kinds of food. Okay. Moderation. This refers to eating the right proportions of foods that is not consuming too much or too little as compared with what the body needs. Extremes in food consumption may lead to various repercussions. For example, a certain amount of fiber is good for digestion, but too little intake of fiber may increase the risk of constipation, heart disease, and weight gain. On the other hand, too much fiber may lead to certain nutrient losses. If we talk about moderation, this is how we control our food, no? Pag masubraan ta og rice, there is um, naay pwede mabikil. No, pag masubraan po ta og viands, naapoy bad benefit. Okay, so dapat moderate and balance ang ato ang proportion sa food. No, with the right amount of rice, with the right amount of viands, with the right amount of other varieties of foods, no, can really help us be healthy. What is an unhealthy diet? Pag maingon tag unhealthy diet is composed of foods that are energy dense yet nutrient poor and are high in saturated fats, trans fats, refined carbohydrates or sodium. Pag maingon tag unhealthy diet, no, wala na tunong, I mean wala na what we call this one, wala na sunod ang balance, variety and moderation. No, meaning gapasagad-sagad ra tag kaon, no? Um maybe unhealthy ang pangkanon, ang variety sa food nga ato ang gi-choose is not that healthy, no? Pag maingon tag unhealthy diet, no, we have here the following common unhealthy diet practices and their corresponding impacts on health, no? First one is low fruit and vegetable consumption. This is really a common and healthy diet. Why? Because knowing us, we Filipinos really love fruits and vegetables. No? In our country, we are very known for having a lot of fruits and vegetables. Now, if we do not eat or if we do not consume that more on fruits and vegetables, then it can really make us unhealthy, right? So low fruit and vegetable intake is among the top 10 risk factors contributing to attributable mortality according to evidence presented in the 2003 World Health Report. The WHO estimates that 1.7 million deaths worldwide are attributable to low fruit and vegetable consumption. Insufficient intake of fruits and vegetables is estimated to cause around 14% of gastrointestinal cancer deaths, among 11% of the ischemic heart disease deaths, and about 9% of stroke deaths worldwide. Now, if we have low fruit and vegetable consumption, then it can really affect our health because knowing that these fruits and vegetables contains different kinds of nutrients, no, then if we have a low consumption in these foods, then we really can acquire a lot of diseases. Next, high sodium and low potassium consumption. Now, sodium found in food is either naturally presented or added during processing or cooking. It can be found in table salt, okay, um, baking soda or baking powder, monosodium glutamate, cured meat, and a lot more. Alright? So high sodium consumption can be defined as consuming more than 2 grams of sodium per day. Now makadaot po di ay if we have high sodium intake and low potassium consumption. No, it can lead us to different diseases and what you call this one kanang mga si tawag ana kanang mga negative risks. Okay? Next, high consumption of trans fatty acids and saturated fats. Okay? Fats is important to our body, but too much of fat can lead us to different um, diseases. No? Fats in general are concentrated sources of energy, and excessive consumption of fats may lead to obesity. Alright? So pag sakto lang ang atong consumption sa fats, then that's good. Now, but if our consumption of fats is more on than sa tawag ani, excessive level, then it will lead us to a lot of bikil sa lawas. And, and the most common example of this is obesity. Okay, however, not all fats are the same, and there is increasing evidence that the type of fat in the diet has important effects on health and may be more important to health than the total amount of fat in the diet. So high consumption of saturated fats can really lead us to somewhere. All right, can really lead us to negative situations like having diseases. All right. So next would be the high free sugar intake. So pag sugar ang hisgutan, kabalo dayon taon sa ang mga risks aning pagtaas o sugar consumption nato. So, pagtaas ang sugar consumption nato, it will lead us to a lot of diseases and malfunctions to our body, and that includes diabetes, okay, and a lot more. All right. So, let's proceed to the go, grow, and glow foods. Now, I know that you already have an idea on this one since this was tackled to you years before, okay, sa inyong high school life and even elementary. No, this was already introduced. But let us try to explore this one um, like pahapyaw lang. Okay, so the first one we have go foods. These are the type of food that provide fuel and help us go and be active. Right? Examples of go foods include bread, rice, pasta, cereals, and potatoes. These foods give our muscles fuel to run, swim, jump, cycle, and our brain fuel to concentrate. If we do not eat enough go foods, then we can feel tired and won't have enough fuel to go through the day. It's important to include go foods at all meals and especially breakfast so that our body and brain can get ready for the busy school day ahead. So these go foods are really essential. No, pag moingon tag go foods, makita na to ni sa of course atong ginakaon everyday, rice, no? Um can you observe no nga kana bitang times nga dili ta mo kaog rice no murag murag tardy ang day no murag wala tay energy, right? So rice is really important for us Filipinos because it fuels our muscles. No mo na siya may pinaka main na maghatag nato og kusog everyday. No? Let's proceed to grow foods. This helps our body grow bigger and stronger. No, kaning mga grow foods mo pud siya mo magpatubo, magpa-develop sa various parts and systems of our body. No, grow foods help build our body bones, teeth, and muscles. So examples of grow foods include chicken, meat, fish, eggs, milk, and a lot more. So all of these foods help to keep us feeling full so that we don't get hungry straight away. Growth foods also help keep our brain bright and focused. If we don't eat enough growth foods, our bodies won't have the right building blocks to make us taller and stronger. So, by just simply eating grow foods no associated or accompanied by rice or the go foods, then we can really achieve an amazing development and progress of our body. Now, additional would be the glow foods. These are full of vitamins and minerals to keep our skin, hair, and eyes bright and glowing. Now, from the word itself, glow. Now, we will be glowing if we eat an ample amount of glow foods, right? Glow foods can keep our immune system strong so that we can fight bugs and viruses. Now, so we already tackled about the different kinds of vitamins and minerals, and those majority of those vitamins and minerals are found in glow foods, no? So let's talk about the Filipino food pyramid, no? Well, I wasn't able to include the actual pyramid, pero um I have here ideas of each part of the pyramid. Ako na siyang gibulet. So we have here, eat a variety of foods every day to get the nutrients needed by the body. No? Breastfeed infants exclusively from birth up to 6 months, then give appropriate complementary food while continuing breastfeeding for 2 years and beyond for optimum growth and development. Eat more vegetables and fruits every day. This is really important to get the essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber for regulation of body processes. Consume fish, lean meat, poultry, eggs, dried beans, or nuts daily for growth and repair of body tissues, right? Consume milk, milk products, and other calcium-rich foods. I'm sorry for the dogs, such as small fish and shellfish every day for healthy bones and teeth. No, we should consume safe foods and water to prevent diarrhea and other food and waterborne diseases. You use iodized salt every day, not to prevent iodine deficiency disorders. Right? And a lot more. So those were the ideas that constitute the Filipino food pyramid. Okay? So let's proceed to the Pinggang Pinoy. If we talk about Pinggang Pinoy, this is a new, easy to understand food guide that uses a familiar food plate model to convey the right food group proportions on a per meal basis. So I wasn't able also to include the the image of Pigang Pinoy, pero this is really important. No? This is a guide for us Filipinos to really um, moderate our food intake, no, para naatay food consumption moderation, no. So we have here a lot of ideas about Pinggang Pinoy. We also have here the DNG pyramid. No, this is a simple, trustworthy guide in choosing a healthy diet. So if you will try to search or browse this one in the internet, so you can really see the visual of this one. Adolescence also here. This is the transitional phase of growth and development between childhood and adulthood. Now, if we talk about adolescence, no, diri na mo dive in ang puberty. And if puberty comes, no, there are a lot of changes um, that can be found in our body, no. And when puberty comes, when adolescence comes, no, daghan na dayon kay taog mga controlled proportions or portions sa atong lawas, no. I-control na nato ang food, no, because a majority of the adolescent people are really conscious when it comes to their weight and height, so they really can make what you call this one, lagi sila yung mga panggabuhaton ng mga moderations and disciplines sa lawas, right? So we have here nutritional needs during adolescence are increased because the increased growth rate and changes in body composition associated with puberty. Male and female adolescents have different needs during the crucial time of growth. For teenagers, maintain a healthy diet will make the person look and feel better. No, so pag abot og adolescence, no, ang ato ang food nga gina-intake and our healthy lifestyle really matters. Alright? Alright, let's proceed to the last one, which is the Ten Commandments. Right? The Ten Commandments are the popularized versions of the nutritional guidelines for Filipinos that is approved by the NNC Governing Board to promote a healthy lifestyle among Pinoys. The nutritional guidelines aim to address and prevent malnutrition and diet-related non-communicable diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. So these are simple and easy to remember guidelines that can be easily followed by ordinary citizens to improve their nutritional status. Now, if you are aiming for a healthy diet, then you might as well consider the 10 commandments. So let's try to explore each. Let me zoom in out for you. All right. So we have here the 10 commandments. No, the first one, we have kumain ng iba't ibang pagkain. As what I've said a while ago, we really should eat different varieties of foods for us to really acquire those necessary vitamins and minerals for us to be healthier. Alright? So, the second one is for the babies. No, sa unang 6 months ni baby, breastfeeding lamang. Mula 6 months, bigyan din siya ng ibang angkop na pagkain. No, this is really important. Why? The breastfeeding is really important for the babies at an early months of the babies. Why? Because the main nutrients of the baby should be from mainly from his or her mother. Pag abot og 6 months above, pwede na siya tagaan og bisag unsang food. Alright? Para makuha po siya og laing nutrients and minerals from other solid foods as well. The third one, kumain ng gulay at prutas araw-araw. No? This is really important because a varieties of benefits can get from eating vegetables and fruits. The fourth one we have, kumain ng isda, karne at ibang pagkaing may protina because protina is really essential also to our body. The fifth one, we have uminom ng gatas, kumain ng pagkaing mayaman sa calcium because calcium is also essential to our health. No? By just eating or by just drinking an ample amount of milk and other nutritious liquids, no, then we can really it can really contribute something to our body. Next is tiyaking malinis at ligtas ang ating pagkain at tubig. This is also important. No, we should really ensure that all of the foods and liquid stuffs that we take every day should be clean and healthy. No, for in order for us to avoid no unnecessary diseases. Gumamit ng iodized salt. Okay? If you talk about iodized salt, these are um, salt that has what you call this one, kada bitong gagmay kayo siya og grano na. So, and really iodized salt has a benefit to our body. Next is hinahinay sa maalat at matiga at matamis. Why? Because it can give us a lot of what do you call this one, unwanted toxins and bacterias no nga dili kinahanglan siya sa ato ang lawas. Panatilihin ang tamang timbang, right? Because if we have the tamang timbang, no, for our age, then we can really have a healthy lifestyle. We can freely move and we can do whatever we want if we have that healthy or if we are physically fit. Okay? Maging aktibo, iwasan ang alak at huwag manigarilyo. Right? So this is the last commandment for us to achieve a healthier life and body. Okay, so those were the things constituting the healthy eating habits. Okay, tomorrow would be our preliminary exam. So make use of your time to really study from lesson 1 to lesson 3 and prepare your clearances no for you para ma-record ang inyong scores. Okay, so that's all for today for the lesson 3. I hope you understand something and I hope you have takeaways. That's all for today. Thank you so much.